So today in this video, I'm not going to do anything super fancy. I don't have a script or bullet points, and I'm not going to do any fancy editing. I just want to talk a little bit about some video ideas I have for this channel. Moving forward here, I want to talk about some projects that I'm working on and hopefully bounce some ideas off of those that are watching so that you can let me know what kind of GED videos you want to see down below in the comments. I'll definitely take a look at some of your ideas. I also want to talk a little bit about what's going on in my life for those that are interested. And so, first of all, let me just say that I know that these are challenging times that we're going through right now. Everyone watching this, I'm sure you at home watching this right now, you're aware that we're going through challenging times right now. And so, a lot of people have been saying that they've just felt distracted lately and they haven't really been studying because they feel like they've been trying to check the news every 10 minutes and so I know that right now, having almost approaching 7,000 subscribers right now, I have over 6,000 subscribers on this channel. I know that I could sit here and try to give you guys this pep talk and try to get everyone fired up and inspire everybody. I could write out a script and just fill it with a bunch of big words and just try to get everybody super motivated, but to be honest, that's just not really how I'm feeling right now, So as of right now, I'm not feeling cynical, I'm not feeling pessimistic, but I'm not feeling overly optimistic. I'm just kind of accepting what's going on right now and just trying to go with the flow right now because I think that's all you really can do. Now, I will say this, I do tend to lean more optimistic. I think that as of right now, I think things may get a little worse before they get better, maybe a lot worse before they get better, but I do think things are going to get better, but I'm just kind of emotionally getting tired of hearing about everything in the news, and I'm sure some of you guys are too. It's definitely a very serious situation right now, and so I just want to share a little bit about how it's affected me personally. So first of all, I do work in healthcare, so I am working right now. I do work in Philadelphia full time, and I work right in Center City, right across the street from the Liberty Bell pretty much. So, there's kind of no way for me to escape what's going on right now because I'm kind of on the front lines, so to speak. And so basically, my wife's working from home. I might be able to work from home in the future weeks. I had a little bit of time working from home, but I'm back out there in person right now. And so as of right now, my check engine light's on my car. I don't know if I can get it to an auto shop, so I'm just hoping it's not going to break down while I drive to work. But also right now, what I'm really kind of getting tired of is not having any NHL to watch because I'm a big sports fan. I'm a big Pittsburgh sports fan. I love the Pittsburgh Penguins, and it's actually really, really killing me right now to not be able to watch the Pens play. I had tickets to go see the Pens-Flyers game that was supposed to happen. I also had tickets to go out to Pittsburgh to watch the Washington Capitals game. Those are postponed right now, and here's the thing. I don't know if I'm ever going to see those games because my wife and I are moving out to Minnesota this summer because I will be starting dental school this fall. So, I was thinking this year was just going to be a fun year. I was thinking I was going to work, I was going to make videos to help people pass the GED, I was going to keep doing that, and come home from work and watch the Pens games from now through April, through the playoffs, into the Stanley Cup. Hopefully the Pens go back to the Cup, bring the Cup back home to Pittsburgh. But all of a sudden it just kind of feels like a whole new world we're living in, doesn't it? In just a few weeks now it feels like everything's changed. And so it pretty much is what it is at this point. Like I said, I'm slightly optimistic. I am optimistic in the grand scheme of things, but as of right now, while I make this video, I'm not feeling super optimistic. I'm not feeling super pessimistic. I just kind of am right now, and that's kind of like it just is what it is right now. And I know I could probably come up with something more inspiring if I was trying to, but I'm just speaking off script right now. I'm speaking from the heart, so to speak, because I just want to keep it real on this channel like I always do anyway. But so as far as the direction of the channel goes, I've been experimenting with a little bit of a different video style lately. I've been trying to do some shorter videos here, and that's for a couple reasons. One, I'm kind of experimenting with this idea called microlearning. And basically the way it works is, I'd be delivering my videos in kind of short, maybe a couple minutes or 5 minutes maximum, to have some different clips where I just talk about some main ideas. These might be ideas with GED stuff like word problem strategies I just did a video on recently, or it could be like writing tips or something like that, but it could also be some more motivational or more inspirational or some more of the psychology behind test taking and helping you really step into your A game, how to really bring the right mindset into your studying and into your test taking. So I've been experimenting, as some of you that have been following my videos have probably seen already. I've been trying a little bit different format here, going for shorter videos, because I think that's going to help balance out, because I do have a lot of longer, more in-depth videos on my channel here. But I've been doing that for a couple of reasons, like I said. So this idea of this micro-learning, of just kind of giving very short, but very to the point, very simple lessons, and I think having those alongside of my longer lessons, I think that'll be a good complement. But also, I just like to switch things up every now and then, because for me to make the same kind of videos over and over again, sometimes I get a little bit bored, or it just gets a little tedious. So I just like to switch up the style every now and then. But I do want to start making some more practice problems, because I know that a lot of people really have benefited from my practice tests, my practice quiz videos. So I'm going to have more of those kinds of videos coming, hopefully this week. And so one kind of dilemma as a video creator that I've been coming up against now is, how do I handle the GED test, and also people that watch my videos that are taking the TASC and the HiSet. So for those that don't know, the TASC, it's like the GED. It's a high school equivalency test. In New York, they don't have the GED anymore. They only have the TASC. And the HiSet is also very similar. It's spelled HISET for those that don't know what the HiSet is. So it's basically like the GED. It's another high school equivalency test. And so not that long ago, I made a poll to all my subscribers. And some of you guys watching this, I'm sure you voted in that poll, where I basically asked people, what test are you studying for? The GED, the HiSet, or the TASC? And I was thinking that the majority would be GED slightly, but I thought that I would have a lot of TASC and HiSet test takers. But it turns out that the majority of my audience are the GED test takers, which that was a little bit of a surprise to me, because I know that I do have a lot of TASC and HiSet test takers that either ask questions in my comments about the HiSet and the TASC, or they just generally have asked for me to make more videos or start making videos for the TASC and for the HiSet. So I've been kind of debating this for a while, how I want to go about doing this, because, my channel was founded with the GED test in mind, and there's a couple reasons for that. The main reason is because that's what I know, that's what I love, that's what I'm passionate about, is helping GED test takers, because before I ever started making videos, that's what I was doing. I was tutoring students in person when I used to live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I got started volunteering at a community college. I was volunteering to work with students there to help them understand math, and so that's how I really got into this. So that's what I have the most experience with is the GED stuff. So I don't know a whole lot about the HiSet and the TASC. I'm just going to be honest with you guys, other than what I know from, basically from reading information from the websites and from talking to some students about them. But so I know that there is a demand for, some people want TASC and HiSet videos, so I've been kind of struggling with how to go about this, because I know that my channel is centered around the GED, and that's for a reason, because that is the main focus of my channel. That is my main focus, but I don't want people that are taking the TASC and the HiSet that have been watching my GED videos to feel discluded, and so, but at the same time, I don't want to just start posting a bunch of TASC and HiSet videos right alongside my GED videos, because then my main subscribers, my main audience members who are really focused on the GED are going to think, why are all these videos coming in for the TASC and the HiSet? Because to be honest, if I spend time making videos for the TASC and for the HiSet, that's time that I could be spending working on GED videos. So I don't want that my main subscribers and my main audience members who are watching my GED videos to feel like all of a sudden, now I switched everything up and I'm just doing videos for all these other tests, and I don't want them to feel like, the purpose of my channel has kind of switched focus here. So I've thought about this a lot, and so what I decided to do, I'm going to try this out. I'm going to see really how you guys like it, because it's really about you guys. I try to figure things out, try to figure out what's going to work best on this channel, really to help you guys. And I don't really know what you guys are going to want until I get the videos out there and I hear from people telling me maybe the video's helpful, or if they want to see more content like it. That's really how I know. So what I'm going to try is, I'm trying to kind of do a TASC and GED video combined. So I have a video that I'm probably going to have done by this weekend, where I'll have practice problems that are going to be relevant for both the TASC and the GED. And these are problems that are specifically things that you would find on either the TASC or the GED. And I know this because I have a sample information that the TASC test service makes available on their website. I've been using those problems, and that's what I'm going to teach. But I've gone through the problems, and there was a problem or two that I didn't think was relevant for the GED test, so I've replaced those problems with problems that were more relevant for the GED. So I'm going to do a presentation where I go over some practice problems, and they're going to be problems that are stuff that is all fair game for the GED and the TASC. So that's my kind of solution right now. So I do want to keep my channel focused on the GED because, like I said, that's what I know best. That's what my passion is. But at the same time, I want everybody to benefit. And there is a lot of overlap. So I know for those people that are watching, that are taking the TASC and the HiSet, I hear you. I know that you guys are asking for more content just for those tests out there. So this is kind of my solution here. So I'm going to take what I'm doing with the GED, and I'm going to just look for some ways to try to combine it for the TASC. So instead of making separate videos for the TASC and making separate videos for the GED, I'm going to stick to I'm going to just try this out, see what you guys think. If you guys think this is helpful, you guys, I'm sure, will let me know when I have the video done. So that's where I'm going with that. That's kind of the conclusion I've reached over thinking about this for a little while. So another thing that I want to do is I definitely want to start adding in more practice problems again. I used to do a lot of practice material, and a lot of people really like that. I have had requests in the comments from people that want more of that practice material. So I will start building that stuff in again. I'm probably going to do some science and some RLA practice before too long. And so I did a big comprehensive overview of the math section and all the topics on the math section. In the back of my mind right now, I do have a project that I've been taking a stab at here as far as putting together a big outline of all the topics you need to know for RLA. I don't know when that's going to be done. I don't even know if I'll get through that in April coming up here in this next month here, because that is quite an extensive project. It is going to take a lot of work on my part, but that is in the pipeline here. And I also want to do something new. I want to try a behind the scenes video where I just, for the first time, I just show people that are interested. And I know some people want to watch my videos just to learn how to do fractions and just to learn how to do slope. They don't really care about me. They don't care about my life, and they don't care about what's going on behind the scenes. They're not really interested. They're just, from a practicality standpoint, they watch these videos to get something out of it. And I understand that. When I go to the store, when I look and I see what's for sale, I just buy stuff that I want to buy. If I say, hey, this is a good deal, this is practical, let me get it, I don't necessarily care about, what went on behind the scenes into making this stuff. But for those that are interested, I just want to show a little bit about how I film these videos, where I'm filming here in my apartment in Philadelphia, what kind of equipment I'm using, which admittedly is very, very basic. How I'm filming my videos, where I do my math videos, where I do my whiteboard style videos, where I'm drawing electronically, and how I do my slides when I do like slideshow presentations. I just want to show some kind of behind the scenes stuff because I think it'll be interesting. And like I said, hey, these are tough times we're going through right now, and not everybody is in the game right now mentally. And hey, that's okay. I understand it. Some people are, if you need some personal time right now away from your GED studying, I get it. I understand it. And so it's kind of an interesting time right now because a lot of people are spending more time at home. And so, but at the same time, it's a stressful time for a lot of people. So a lot of people, while they're at home more, they're not necessarily feeling up to studying. They're not necessarily in the game. And then I know that there's a lot of other people that are really frustrated because their GED tests have been canceled or have been postponed, or they're in GED classes and the classes have just been kind of fallen off the face of the earth temporarily. And so for people like that, I hear your frustration. I'm really sorry. I remember that when I posted in my community tab, I remember that one of my someone that responded, I remember he was saying that he may not be able to graduate with his class now because of the GED. I can't remember the specific details, but I do remember that was one of the stories that was shared by some of my subscribers. And so I know that there's a lot of people out there that are affected by this right now. I can't take the GED test, so all I really have to say is, hey, for those that are studying right now, this is a really good time to take your time, really get in depth into the material more if you're feeling up to it. If you just need some personal time right now because of everything that's going on, you just want to be with your family, that's understandable too. I get it, guys. The GED test, it's not the most important thing in life. There's other things that are more important. There's your family, there's your mental health, there's your health, and these are difficult times right now. So if you're not feeling up to it right now, if you need to take some personal time off from your GED test, I get it, I understand. But also for those that are in the game, that really are still working on their GED studying right now, hey, look, if you're feeling more centered emotionally, if you're feeling more grounded, and you want to make the best of your time, this is really a good time to work on your GED studying, and especially those that had tests scheduled but the testing centers canceled their tests. I know it's frustrating, but this is a good time to find those topics that you didn't know so well, find those topics that you were a little shaky on, and really double down on those, triple down on the stuff that you don't know yet, because if you already had your test scheduled, I'm assuming that most of you that had your test scheduled were pretty close to going and taking those actual tests, and so in passing those tests. But what I'm trying to say here is that this would be a good time to really find those other topics that you don't yet know and go for those higher scores. If you were just going to pass, take the extra time to really triple down and go for one of those college ready scores, a higher score, GED college ready score, GED college plus credit score, one of those high scores now if you were just going to pass, because this is just a good time now that we're home to really go and take advantage of this. But like I said, really that's the new thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to experiment with some micro-learning, which what I mean by that are just shorter videos, and I'm going to do that alongside of my longer videos. I want to do a behind-the-scenes video, so we're going to have some practice problem videos coming out soon. I'm also doing more shorter videos that I've been experimenting with, just doing some kind of creative stuff to keep me, because I get a little scatterbrained sometimes, in case you can't tell, and I do like to mix it up sometimes. So everybody, thank you for watching this video. Thanks for staying with me, and most importantly, let me know down below if there's a certain GED topic that you're struggling with, or if there's a certain type of video, if you hate the kind of videos I've been doing lately, or if you love them. Let me know down below. Let me know your thoughts. I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say, because really I do this for you guys. I do this because I want to help you guys, and I'm so happy that I have so many subscribers. You guys have done this for me. You guys are all amazing. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm so happy to have everyone watching my videos, and I really hope all 6,000 or so people that are subscribed to my channels, and everyone that's just finding me for the first time, I really hope all of you guys pass the GED or the TASC or the HiSet, so you go on and reach your goals, whatever they are. And I know right now is kind of a time where things are kind of up in the air, but like I said, I think that first of all, nobody really knows what to think right now, but I think that my opinion is that, hey, look, things might get a little worse before they get, or a lot worse before they get better, but eventually things will get better. So take some time for yourself or for your family right now if you need it, but hey, as soon as you can, get back at it, go after your goals hard, and even if you have to delay your test, try to look at it positively when you're ready to, because the thing is, this is a great time to double down and really focus on things that you never looked at before, and to really improve your score, boost your score to do better. But guys, everybody stay safe, take precautions, but at the same time, just remember that things will get better. They might get a little worse, they might seem to be getting a little worse, but I really think things are going to get better, guys. We're all going to get through this, so take the proper precautions. You guys already know what I'm talking about if you've been watching the news. It's all over the place. Take precautions, but let's get through this. Take precautions, but be strong, and we'll get through this. So I wish everybody, you guys all stay safe, and thank you so much for watching this video.